So we're talking to Tim Kukovica, and he'll give you the perspective of where sweeping is now and where it's going in Canada, because he is from St. Catharines, Canada. I'll let him tell you where that is in terms of the coast, east and west. But sweeping is pretty much entirely different in Canada, right, Tim?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I'm from St. Catharines, Ontario, which is roughly 15 minutes away from Niagara Falls, and everyone should know where that is, where the water flows.
Now we know.
And we do more construction, as in repaving roads, either they're, as you would call them, federal roads, municipal, city, infrastructure, constantly redoing things. Right now, the big thing is doing bridges for the past couple of years already, and there's still a few more years for doing that. Canadians are a different type. I guess they're cleaner and they...
We all know that, but tell us how.
You walk into a Walmart or a Home Depot, you know, somebody else drops something on the ground, someone else will pick it up and put it in the garbage.
Yeah, that's Canada for you.
We really only just have like a spring cleanup for the sand and salt from over the winter. Other than that...
In parking lots.
In parking lots, you know, maybe once a year, twice a year do the lot, and that's about it really. Because more of the landscapers and guys that cut the grass, they kind of take care of that. You know, every day they'll go in and just walk around and pick things up. So there's no real need for parking lot sweepers.
How about the grit that gets on lines and stripes, on the stripes of... I mean, if you have grit on your parking lot, it's going to wear your striping. Does that matter much or not so much?
No, because they pretty well, they repaint the lines quite often. Like some places will do it like each year. Or when the lines are getting, you know, pretty bad, then I'll get a call and you know, come in, sweep the lot first so they can do the lines.
Gotcha. And so most of your sweeping is based on government spending. You know, if they're spending money,
I would say
you get some.
It's 80% is we work for other large construction companies who are working on the highways or the city roads or reconstruction, or it could be just they could call it scratch and pave, with a milling machine mills one layer and then we put on a new layer of asphalt and we go in there and sweep it before they put the top coat, so it's nice and clean with the regenerative air sweepers that we have.
Do they care much about the stormwater end of things? Is that something that's going on?
It is different up in Canada. They will put mesh over the catch basins on the construction sites, so like the big heavy stuff doesn't go in. But I still have, you know, two big flusher trucks, a smaller flusher truck. We're constantly using it. It's not like here in the States where basically you're not really allowed to use them, correct?
Yeah.
We're still able to do that.
Okay.
But our water's getting pretty expensive now, so kind of slow down on it. But we're still, and when I started out,
which is when?
I would say 98, 97, 98, 9, sometime then. And I had one flusher truck, and I was working for every construction company around. Now, everyone has their own flusher truck. So we are really...
So they're still flushing, but they're doing it more in-house?
Yes. Everyone's got their own truck, either it's for, well, when they're reconstructing a road, putting the stone base down there for compaction, dust control. You know, it's, you know, if they got to when they're doing water main lines, you know, flushing them out, chlorinating them, they do it all themselves.
So you're not seeing much movement away from flushing, just it's going more to privatization by the construction companies rather than hiring a contractor for it.
Whereas the street sweepers, though, no construction company has their own sweepers. It's all private individuals that have their own sweepers and working for the companies.
Yeah. Okay, and you haven't seen any real trends toward the future for that changing, particularly in any other ways in the sweeping side of things?
No, it's actually with municipalities in different cities, they're tending to even hire more private contractors to do the sweeping rather than them doing it themselves.
Well, that's a good trend for you.
They'll do the maintenance, you know, like, you know, the big stuff they call them, the private guys, to clean it up.
Okay.
So they save their equipment and we smash ours up.
That's a trend.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Tim.
You're welcome. Thank you.
We're here at NPE 2018, as everyone knows, and this is Tom Rokas, and Tom is inside sales professional for TYMCO, and has been here 28 years. So with your experience on that level, Tom, where do you see the industry going? You've seen where it's come from, and you can see. What do you think?
Well, true. I think the industry is going to go strong because I think the economy, as we see it right now, it is, in our books, fairly strong. So I think it's really positive for the sweeping industry as of right now. Infrastructure, we have a gut feeling it is going to go strong, maybe open up opportunities as far as highway sweeping and municipalities too. We've seen this really growth as far as the municipal market and stuff like that.
So how about alternative fuels, things on the horizon? You think those are going to make a big difference?
Well, sure. And we're ready at TYMCO with alternative fuel vehicles. We're in hopes that it will continue to grow. Now, will it? Not quite sure. Not 100% sure about that.
And you were one of the leaders in alternative fuels, getting alternative fuels onto street machines in any event.
Yeah, we've had it since the 80s, and we're ready if with CNG if needed.
Yeah. If the infrastructure will catch up, and maybe that'll be in the future.
That's true too.
All right. True. Any other insights on that?
No. Don't have any insights about that.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
So we're speaking with Tracy Day, and Tracy is president of NiteHawk Sweepers. And Tracy, I'll ask you the question too. Where do you think the sweeping industry is headed?
After listening to the roundtable, I think it's headed in a good direction. I think there's some real positive things coming out. I like the ANSI program. I like the certified sweeping contractor. I think that's fantastic. I think there's opportunities to kind of move bigger jumps in the industry than there has before. So
you
I'm
think
excited.
it's professionalism? You think this industry can become more professional?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think we need standards out there, and I think with NAPSA and everybody taking the lead there, I think that's really helped kind of push that forward.
And where do you think the customers are going? What are they going to want?
Oh, you're looking for
I'm
inside
looking for all
product
of it.
knowledge, huh?
Well, no, it's yes. Now that you mention it, that's what we want.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a push to go more electronic tracking, those things that catch up with the other industries out there, from anything from log tracking to safety to everything else. And I think that's the direction that the industry is going to go, and I think it should. So I think we're behind a little bit, and I think we're going to catch up.
Okay. Anything else?
No, Ed. Thanks, Ranger.
Okay.
Take care.